The peace-loving Korean people are admired the world over for their time-honored civilization, arts, and traditional culture. But recently, all eyes have turned on the Korean Peninsula with deepening worries. Amid prolonging tensions between nations, uncertainty is growing. The chance of a conflict affecting millions of innocent lives troubles many hearts. But what's clear is that we all hope for a safe outcome. As a concerned world citizen, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been following the situation on the Korean Peninsula. Supreme Master Ching Hai is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and peace advocate who has been recognized with awards from various countries' presidents and government officials and the Gusi Peace Prize, Asia's equivalent of the Nobel Peace Prize. While extending her aid worldwide, she has had a long affinity with the Korean people. She has been invited to give lectures, meet with Korean government officials, and engage in conferences throughout the country.
I would absolutely enjoy the company of your people and the warm people of Korea that I had many times the honor to experience. I love Korea. I love Korean people. I truly do. 사랑해요.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has guided a global TV channel to bring the world closer together through cultural understanding, which includes highlighting the beauty of Korean culture. In times of major disasters, she has sent immediate material aid as well as her sympathy and prayers to both North and South Korea.
We pray for Korea, North and South, and we pray for the world peace.
In light of recent events related to North Korea, Supreme Master Ching Hai has sensed world leaders and people's grave concerns about the situation. At the earnest invitation for a conference from Supreme Master television staff on April 14th, she set aside time from her intensive meditation retreat and shared insightful advice on the best ways to ensure lasting peace and harmony on the Korean Peninsula.
Master, the situation on the Korean Peninsula, it recently sparked a lot of fears in the world. Master,
Yes.
how can we avoid war, and what can help to ease the situation and ensure a peaceful outcome? Does Master have any advice?
Continue praying for peace, huh?
Yes, Master.
But don't worry, it won't happen. The North and the South people should not worry too much. But it could even, of course, it still can always happen, you know what I mean? Yeah? But it's
Master.
very unlikely, so don't worry about it.
Master, why will there be no war? The situation is so tense. How can it be?
I know. Okay. First of all, of course, we have to thank the grace of heaven, yeah? The
Yes,
interference of the saints and the sages and the heavens. But even physically speaking, you don't have to worry too much because the leader of the North Korea, Mr. Kim Jong-un,
Yes.
supreme leader of North Korea, even though he's young, but he's not stupid. He might have listened to some of his advice, and his advisor may be worried. They probably just panic because of some situation, some new newly developed situation, yeah? And imagine there are sandwiches between the big China, Grand China, giant China, and South Korea. And then pressure from the whole world because they are different.
Yes, Master.
Understand? Hmm?
Yes.
Not to talk about their spiritual level yet. We're talking about just strategically speaking. Even though he's young, but he's a smart person. He has been educated in Europe. And he's in love in his age. He doesn't want to die so quick. Nobody wants to die in North Korea. And they know very well, and the leader know very well, that if they provoke a nuclear war, even if they been able to destroy, just say, Guam or Japan or South Korea, the West will not just stand by and let them live.
Right.
America will annihilate them in just a matter of minutes.
Yes, Master.
Or the European Union. Understand, when it comes to that, they will not just stand by and do nothing. So it's suicide. You understand? It's suicide if they make war with any of their neighbors or with the world. They won't do it. It's very simple as that.
Then, Master, how come they are threatening and acting the way they are?
Well, they panic, number one. Number two, they want to be equal. They want to be talked to. They want to negotiate, maybe paying something or gaining something for their country, for their people, because they feel maybe oppressed. They're sandwiched. You understand when you feel a little bit oppressed like that?
Yes,
You're
Master.
sandwiched?
Yes, Master.
Yeah? And corner, they feel corner. Imagine the North Korea in between everywhere, between every country. And small, you know what I mean? So they just feel they just feel maybe not secured, yeah? Panicky.
Oh, yes, Master.
But the leader of North Korea, he's not a killer. He doesn't have violence in his being. He doesn't want war at all.
Oh.
And I just hope he will not try to listen too much to the worrying elderly, you know? Because the elder people, they worry a little bit more. And also, I hope he doesn't. The best is he doesn't visit or stay in the residence of his father. Okay? Because remember I told you about the hell portal and hell way and all that?
Yes, Master.
Yeah? And the resident of his late father happened to be in one of that position. Yeah?
Yes,
one of
yes.
the unfavorable hellish position.
Yes,
and
Master.
that influenced him and other leaders.
Oh.
If a presidential palace or a residential area of a leader happen to be in a hellway or hell portal, it doesn't affect him alone. It doesn't affect the leader alone. It will affect generations of his children.
Wow, that's a lot, Master.
Yes, and his personnel and his staffs and his associates and whoever, and the whole government as well, more or less. That is the problem. That's why I have told them, please move to a different area. If they listen, it would have been much better. Anyone who listens, they can see immediately, after a couple of weeks, immediately improvement in their well-being, in their mental clarity, and in the situation of their country or their personal situation. Because sometimes the president is very strong and he has a lot of merit, so nobody can kill him or murder him, but because of the hellish influence, his children or his brother or family member or the one he loves will be murdered or will be harmed.
Oh.
You understand?
Yes, Master.
And that's even worse. Seeing your loved one or your family member being killed and cannot do anything. This is the working of hell.
Yes, Master. Oh, I hope they follow Master's advice and change the residence location.
Yeah, they should. Cost them nothing.
Yes.
I don't charge for advice. You know, people outside, when they have a counsel for something, they always charge something, right?
Yes.
Marriage
That's right.
counsel, health counsel, even gym counsel, everybody charge something. I never charge anything. I don't know why they don't listen. Probably I should charge something so they feel it's valuable. You know, sometimes you give things for free, people don't appreciate it. They think it's not costly, it's not valuable. You know what I mean?
Oh, but Master, your advice is priceless. Actually, they say that the best things in life are free.
I'm just joking. The leader, Kim Jong, he has not a very, very, very low positive power in him. He had negative very little, only 0.1, so he doesn't have killer instinct.
Wow.
No, zero. And he listens to the truth. He doesn't like flattering.
Wow.
He will listen to the truth. That's what he is. So I think people should have more respect for him and just don't worry about it and have to talk fairly. Yeah? Fairly. And then the denuclearization is really truthful, sincerely. It will happen.
Wow. That's so reassuring, Master.
Yeah, within his lifetime. Anything more you want to know about North Korea and South Korea and the world? I wouldn't worry, okay?
Wow.
I wouldn't worry.
Well, Master, there's a lot of misunderstanding, even just about the leader. And so what you've just told us is a very big reassurance to many countries that are affected by this, not just the Koreas, but also the US and China and Japan.
Yes.
And what a big reassurance this is that this will not escalate into a big war.
Well, they will talk to each other, no? They will try to talk and make peace. Yeah, okay?
Yes, Master.
The North, they just panic. When you panic, you yell out, no?
Yes, Master.
When you feel sandwiched and you feel oppressed a little bit somehow, not because China or South Korea or the world want to oppress them, it's just that they feel like that. They feel like corner, like claustrophobic.
Yes, Master.
And then they yell out. But there's nothing to worry about because the North Korean leader and the North Korean people, they are intelligent. They're human. They know it's suicide if they start a war with anybody. That means self-annihilation
Yes,
and immediate. Because right now, even though America or Europe, they don't want to use any nuclear weapon anymore, but if they're pressure, they will.
Yes.
If they're harmed, if their citizens or their cities or their countries are harmed, they will have to do something. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master.
In this world, people just say an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. So the North Korean people, they will not want to be annihilated. They just probably want to be noticed, want to be talked to in respectful or fair manner. Huh? Maybe
Yes,
that's what
Master.
we should do. Talk to each other, fairly, respectfully. Then everything will be done. Every peaceful plan will be done. For example, Iran also, I wouldn't worry about Iran either. They are not suicidal. They don't want to kill their whole country.
Yes, Master.
By making nuclear weapon or attacking anybody, because they will be annihilated themselves. And everybody know about Hiroshima, no?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. The lesson is still fresh, and every year people are reminded of that. Nobody is stupid anymore nowadays to play with nuclear weapons. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry, okay? But continue praying. It will help to speed it up, and it helps your heart because you're compassionate, because you worry about other people. That is the main point. It's not about whether we should do it or not now. Is it safe or not? It's not only that. No, it's for you. When we pray for someone, it's good for us. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
It's a boomerang effect, Whatever you want for others, it will be returned to you multifold.
Oh, yes, Master. Well, thank you so much for this comforting news. It's just a big relief for many people. It will be a big relief.
That's why today I have problem wanting to tell you, because I feel your urgency. I feel the world is on edge, so I have to tell you, even though I'm not really wanting to say anything.
Oh.
It's just that I just want to comfort people a little bit if I can. If anybody listens, they feel a little bit at ease, okay?
Yes,
especially
Master.
the North and the South people.
Yes, Master. Thank you.
And the Americans and the Japan.
Yes. Master, they said that if a little clash happened between the North and South, that tens of thousands of people could die within the first few hours. So that's how much people might have been nervous about this. So
Not tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands or millions if they play with nuclear weapons. But I tell you, it won't happen. Because North Korean or the world leader nowadays, they're more intelligent. They're not that stupid. Having the denuclearization is the best thing to do. Because having a nuclear weapon is not an insurance for your country's safety at all. Because if you destroy others, they will destroy you. Nowadays, many countries have nuclear weapons. Even India have them.
Yes, Master.
So they will not just stand by and let you become the nuclear master and destroy other countries just like that. They will not stand by. So nowadays, everybody understands the situation, and to have nuclear weapon is nothing. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry any country have nuclear weapons, because if they use it, that means suicide for themselves. Unless they don't want to live anymore, then okay, what can I do? But most people want to live, no? Live long and live healthy and live happy. So I wouldn't worry if anybody make nuclear weapon, nothing. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Don't you see clearly or not?
Yes, Master. It makes sense.
Very clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the U.S. Secretary of State visited the Asian countries just within this past weekend, and
Yes.
they said that they really want to resolve this peacefully and want to have a dialogue with North Korea.
Yeah, that's the thing to do. And they will find that Mr. Kim Jong-un is not that difficult to talk to. He's young, he's open. He's been educated in the West. He's not stupid. He will be able to talk okay. Yeah.
That's so nice to hear, Master. That's so nice.
Yeah. It's just that he's young and many advisors around him, and he has to cooperate with them also. Understand? He's just new and young, and he has to cooperate with them. He cannot always say no to the advisors who is seniors in age and who is also on edge about the situation of their country, who feel maybe provoked or threatened also, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But it won't happen if we talk to each other. It won't happen, okay?
Wow. Thank you, Master. That's great.
Yeah, anything more?
Yes, Master. Should North Korea do something to improve their situation so they'll be a more successful and a more beneficial nation for her people and for the world?
Yes, definitely, yes. They could try to open doors more towards other nations, not just their neighbors, but all nations, as many nations as possible, even if they still want to keep their own political system. Look at China, Vietnam, etc., in the same ideology with theirs. But they don't have too much isolation now, you see.
Yes, Master.
They have more openness now, and they improve so much, so fast. They are more successful, more prosperous, and more respected now in the world. So the more openness for North Korea, the less feeling of restriction or maybe oppression or surrounded or claustrophobic. So they will feel the openness. They will feel there is a so-called escape route, if you will. So they will feel more relaxed and free. After all, the free world is still here and we are alive. And we all live here together, so we should get to know and appreciate each other and learn from each other to make friends with each other on the same planet as a big family. And we can exchange technology and advantages. It will be very, very good for the people of North Korea and for the world. The free world people surely would like to make friends with the North Korean people and want to get to know them, to appreciate them, to know their culture, their beauty, their ideal, and all that is good from North Korea people. They should share it with the world and share the same goodness from other nations as well. My opinion.
Yes, Master. So everyone does want world peace. And Master, you've always given us a lot of hope for this. So how is the current situation of our world now, Master? Is peace on the rise?
You don't know it? You don't read any newspaper, you don't see any television. Do I have to tell you everything? Look, you have seen the situation now. Many countries already been at peace. Maybe a little spark still here and there. It's like an ember of the fire,
Yes, Master.
Aftermath. But you see, Cote d'Ivoire is already at peace, see? South and North Africa at peace, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Serbia and...
Kosovo, Master?
Yes. Bahrain, Yemen, Iraq already no war. Yeah, all settled down.
And Sudan
And,
and South
peace-
Sudan?
Yes, peace between China and United States. That's very important.
Yes, Master.
They even agree with each other for denuclearization. They work together to safeguard the cyberspace. And Afghanistan, Pakistan already winding down.
Yes, Master.
Kashmir, quiet now. Kashmir, India, quiet now.
Oh, that's right, Master. And,
Yeah.
and Colombia, too?
Yes, Colombia fast are talking with the government very hopefully, and separatists in Spain, Italy, also laying down their arms now, and all they want is just their member be out of jail, that's all, and they want nothing much more. So why are you asking me whether we have peace or why are you asking me?
Well, we see it too happening, and sometimes it's hard to believe, so it's great to hear it from you too, Master.
Yeah, okay. You see, I mean, within the Palestine, the Fatah and the Hamas, they're already peace with each other, and more peace with Israel. It's not like escalating anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Even though it was very tense, with settlement and all that, but if I were Palestinian leader, I would just let it be, if it's already settlement somewhere, and just give it to Israel, like a gift to your neighbor, as a price of peace, Anything for peace is worthy to pay, and then it'll be done. To put down the pride, both sides, and really concentrate on the welfare, development, peace, and prosperity of their own people. And just shake hands and sign and live next to each other in peace, like a good neighbors. Then it's done. It's so easy.
Yes, Master. We pray that day will come soon.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. We'll be done. Has to be done.
We would like to invite you, Master, to share any message that you may have for our world at this time.
Oh, for the world. Okay, I think I have so many messages already. The thing is, they just have to practice it, not just what I told, but what they put into their heart and practice for their own good and for the good of the world. Now, if I have to say again, I just repeat the same, should concentrate on doing good things. Pray and meditate whatever way you can to the highest possible spiritual power. Eliminate evil's tendency in all corners of your life. Remember God at all times. Be grateful to whatever you have and all the blessing all over around you and in your life. Pray for the world's wellness. Be vegan. Make peace. And be grateful for your beautiful life and enjoy your short but beautiful existence.
The full teleconference with Supreme Master Ching Hai, Every Peaceful Plan Will Be Done, with Korean and other language subtitles, is available on suprememastertv.com/peaceful plan.
Alternative living.
Change your life. Change your heart. Change your diet.
No more killing. Be healthy and loving.
Examples of nutritious, life-saving food, percentage by weight.
Tofu from soya, 16% protein concentration. Gluten from flour, 70% protein concentration. Corn, 13% protein concentration. Rice, 8.6% protein concentration. Soybeans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, etc., 10 to 35% protein concentration. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, hazelnuts, pine nuts, etc., 14 to 30% protein concentration. Pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, etc., 18 to 24% protein concentration. Concentrated multivitamin tablets or capsules are also a good source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants and contain high-quality fiber for maintaining good health and a long life.
The recommended daily allowance, 50 grams of protein, average adult.
Calcium from vegetables is more absorbable than from cow's milk.
To diminish the real threat of a worldwide pandemic from bird flu.
To avoid the danger of mad cow disease, or BSE, and pig disease, or PMWS, etc. To stop the continuing gruesome sacrifice of billions of our sweet domestic animals, marine life, and feathered friends daily.
It's wise to change to a vegetarian diet for good.
It's health.
It's economy.
It's ecology.
It's compassion.
It's peace.
It's noble. For more information and free veg recipes, please refer to the websites listed below.
al.godsdirectcontact.org, www.vrg.org, www.vegsource.com,
or email to al@godsdirectcontact.org.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing, a solution for world hunger, free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per US household per year, stop 80% of global warming, plus more. Save your life. Be veg, go green. For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/beveg.